Survey claims majority support Mnangagwa term extension to 2030. Harare, Zimbabwe's political scene is once again buzzing with debate over President Emmerson Mnangagwa's potential term extension, following a social media post claiming that a majority of citizens and SANUP members are in favor of extending his presidency until 2030. The post, shared by social media user Herbert Mate on X, formerly Twitter, cited both physical and online surveys conducted across the country. According to Mate, these surveys, allegedly carried out by the account Varakashi Ford, indicate growing nationwide support for Resolution No. 1, a proposal aimed at extending the president's term of office beyond the current constitutional limit. Resolution No. 1 loading. The physical survey and the online survey conducted by Varakashi Ford countrywide indicate that the majority of Zimbabweans and SANUP members are in favor of extending President Emmerson Mnangagwa's term up to 2030, Mate posted. He attributed this apparent support to ongoing development projects and the president's Vision 2030 agenda, which promises inclusive growth and national transformation. Many people we interviewed indicated that the developments being done all over the country are the reason why they want him to lead us to Canaan, the promised land of Vision 2030, Mate said. According to Mate, citizens strongly identify with the president's vision. As we march towards sharp Vision 2030, no one and no place will be left behind, he wrote, suggesting that Zimbabwe is on course to become an upper-middle-income country by the year 2030. The claim, however, is contentious. Public debate over a term extension has intensified, with critics warning that extending a president's term beyond two limits would violate the Constitution. Opposition parties and civil society organizations have called for strict adherence to constitutional term limits, arguing that any extension could undermine Zimbabwe's democratic institutions. Political analysts say the discussion highlights the tension between development-focused politics and constitutional governance. While some citizens and SANUP supporters emphasize the need for continuity to complete ongoing infrastructure and economic projects, critics argue that constitutional principles must be upheld to safeguard democracy. The upcoming SANUP National People's Conference in Mutare is expected to further fuel this debate. Party delegates will reportedly discuss Resolution No. 1 and gauge both internal and public support for extending Mnangagwa's tenure. Observers say the conference could serve as a critical moment in shaping the party's stance on leadership succession and long-term governance. Supporters of the president argue that continuity is necessary for Zimbabwe to achieve its ambitious Vision 2030 goals. This vision includes major economic reforms, industrial development, road networks, energy projects, and other initiatives aimed at transforming the country's economy and improving the lives of ordinary citizens. Critics, however, warn that bypassing constitutional limits could set a dangerous precedent. They argue that such a move could erode public trust, stoke political unrest, and weaken institutions designed to ensure democratic accountability. Herbert Mate's post also underscores the growing influence of social media in shaping political narratives in Zimbabwe. Online platforms now serve as spaces for citizens to express their opinions, for activists to mobilize support, and for political actors to gauge public sentiment ahead of major decisions. With surveys increasingly conducted and discussed on digital platforms, social media has become a key arena for political debate. Despite the controversy, Mate's post has attracted significant attention online. Supporters highlight the president's achievements and argue that ongoing development projects justify continued leadership. Meanwhile, opponents continue to call for public discourse and adherence to constitutional rules, emphasizing that democratic processes must remain the foundation of political decision-making. In conclusion, while social media claims suggest strong public backing for extending President Mnangagwa's term to 2030, the debate is far from settled. As Zimbabwe approaches the SANUP National People's Conference, the nation watches closely how the party balances internal consensus, public opinion, and constitutional obligations. The outcome will have lasting implications not only for Mnangagwa's political future, but for the broader trajectory of Zimbabwe's democracy, governance, and national development ambitions.